Dear Diary, Christmas came early for Tayrel. So we are on day 134. Grab the ancient shard for logging in. And if you'll recall, a couple of days ago I was talking about Tayrel needing an accuracy banner. And I apologize for not showing his stats a little better then. But I was comparing his stats today from that video, and I'll tell you why I was making that comparison. And in just a couple of days, I've increased the speed for Tayrel by 11 or so, and the defense by 1100, while also increasing the debuff accuracy by 40 or 50. So the question you might have, and you've probably figured it out, is how I'd managed to do that. And it turns out yesterday I was able to get a High Elves accuracy banner to drop from Spider. So it was perfect timing because I wasn't going to be running Spider anymore before the Spider tournament for the Fragment Event here for Elegaius. But now this 96 accuracy is absolutely crazy. And like I said, has made a huge difference on the amount of speed. Actually, I think it was more than 11. I think it's about 16 speed is how much speed I've gained on Tayrel, which is definitely a big deal. So that's what I'm looking at. He's gained, like I said, he's at 4,000 HP and almost 200 speed, which is what I really needed to do, was to increase his speed so that I could continue working on increasing other champions' speed. Because now Soulless, I can push him up closer to 200 as well. So that's a big deal for this account. Something that obviously is worth looking at is the fact that we did get the information about the Fragment Event today. So something that I'll be doing on here is, as soon as tomorrow morning we have the first event or tournament that we can use energy on, it will be spending it on that. So I'll spend all the energy I can to get the 5 fragments from Dragon, and then all of it after that will be going towards champion training event to get as many of those fragments as I can. So probably tomorrow, maybe the next day, I'll talk about like my plan for how I'm going to do this on this account, and then probably a video about what you should kind of be thinking about, because it's definitely interesting. I know that it just looking at the numbers, it's as hard, or maybe just very slightly harder than the Drop Goal or Krilo ones were. And the real big issue that we're going to have is that we're having energy that we want to use on multiple things at once, right? We need to do champion training and we need to do tournaments at the same time. So the problem that we probably won't be able to win any of the tournaments as free-to-play or like early to mid-game players is problematic. I wouldn't say that my account is no longer early game for the free-to-play, but that's something that is worth talking about, because I think that's a good focus for my channel to have. That being said, just taking a look at all of the energy that I'm going to have sitting around, I'll have the daily energy, I'll have the energy from the quests, so both daily and advanced quests. I'll have the energy from this, plus I never use these 2 weekly quests, and this is about to push up to 5, so I'll be able to get the XP boost, and then these 4 energy refills, these 2, and then when it resets, get the other. A bunch of energy here, the 400 from the monthly. We had the compensation gift of 200 energy. This looks like it was an arena tournament. This was the update energy. These are the tournament reward for, I believe, the champion chase last weekend. So 350 from that, and then this 1500 I think was from the dungeon divers. So there's a ton of energy there. Current events that we have, I've got the 300 energy from the easy mode event still. I've got the 175 from this. Who knows what we'll see from champion training. Probably not any energy. I was a little disappointed that there wasn't energy in the summon rush. And then in terms of tournaments, I've got the 150 energy from the arena takedown. So chances are what I'm going to do first thing is spend all of my energy to go through Dragon Tournament. to get that done and out of the way as quickly as I can. And then I'm just going to have XP boost on until the champion training event ends. And that's to make sure that I get those fragments. And then at the current point, I am looking at, for the Ice Golem, champion training ends on November 5th. So I'll have a whole extra day for Ice Golem that I can get the first 5 fragments. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. If I'm able to get the champion training done earlier than that, then I can swap over to Ice Golem earlier. But we'll see how that goes as the event progresses. So that's all I'm really looking at right now. In terms of Great Hall, again, 200, which is 50 more arena battles. So that's about a day and a half, and I'll have all of the medals I need for the level 10 accuracy, which also was pretty good for helping Tayrel as well. So that's where I'm at. Not really anything else going on. Like I said, there is one more thing. I do have the Bazaar energy, and I do want to get that, and I suggest that you guys get the Bazaar energy as well. For as early as you can when you can do the Dragon tournament tomorrow, so that when it pops back up in a week, you'll have it for the same Fragment events. So this actually is a priority to get it as soon as you can use it this time, mostly so that you aren't sitting around waiting till the very last minute for the Spider tournament or Champion Training tournament next weekend. So that's kind of what's going on here. My actual hope is that in terms of the Summon Rush, if I am able to go hard enough with the Champion Training, that maybe I'll, by some miracle of science, get to the point where I've opened 1,000 mystery shards by Tuesday. So I've got 3 days, 8 hours to do it, which really is just 3 days worth of leveling, which is possible. It just depends what I'm able to focus on. And if I can get this done with all mystery shards, then that would be absolutely fantastic, because I'm not nearly as worried about Champion Chase. So we look here, I will have enough mystery shards to do the Summon Rush just with mysteries, and then I have all of this for next weekend and Champion Chase. But I'll have Relic Keeper ready to fuse, and I'll have Drop Gold that I can grab. So yeah, that's 850 points for next weekend just from guarantee, or 750. So I just have to get 400 from shards, which is pretty straightforward. So kind of just thinking that might be the way that I go, but we'll figure it out as the week goes. So that's all I really had for today. Like I said, the big thing was getting Tayrel's banner here for this accuracy to really make him have some pretty reasonable stats. He also actually gained a decent amount of crit rate. So he's only at 50% right now, but I think he was only at 25 or 30 before this. So just getting extra stats in here, mostly because there were a couple of pieces that were either common or uncommon. So being able to upgrade to actual like relevant pieces was very, very good. So very happy with that. So like I said, that's all I have for you today. I do stream, so you can catch me live doing this from Sunday to Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time, so right as the dailies reset. My stream starts an hour before that, and then an hour after this, I do Sudoku with my chat. So that's at twitch.tv/cluelesseconomist. So thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you live.